Gives it up, gets it back, but that play was all designed to get the defense looking at the strong side, and then Harper was able to cut on the weak side.
Filipowski, first shot of the game for the Jazz, bottoms.
But he had an easy one. Diallo said not so fast. And that's how you protect the big. I mean, that's how you protect the basket if you're big.
Filipowski, 2 for 2.
Let Filipowski get comfortable.
Harper for 3, offline. Filipowski to Williams. Filipowski, why not? 3 for 3, red hot. Here in the first quarter. The pass in the corner, in and out. Filipowski again pulling it in. Collier, bounce pass to Filipowski. High pass in the corner, it's handled. Filipowski, his first miss. Vegas in the corner, Minix. Good offense, but can't get a score. Filipowski bringing it up the other way and pulls.
We scout over 3,000 people a year, and then we have 3 camps that they have to work their way through. So it's an exciting time to reach new levels of basketball, new levels of strength, new levels of quickness, and we like to see how they respond to that. Obviously, when you get into a new role, you have more responsibilities, and we like to see how people respond to those things. It's very similar to what players and coaches go through. You're getting new head coaches here, new opportunities to get more shots for some of our
get to the NBA.
Yeah, there's no doubt that they're more polished than I was when I came into the league, 35 years ago. Those reps that we get. The other thing that's really important is that we're teaching the same things at every level that we have in the NBA ecosystem. NBA, WNBA, G League serve the game from day one.
That's interesting that at all those different levels that everybody's really looking for the exact same things, because obviously the rules are different and also the speed of the game is different as well.
And those are they get here.
Right.
But, to know where to stand and to know the sequencing that you're putting your eyes under, you're hearing that for 5 or 6 years before you ever see this, though, to address it so that we can say, and listen, our referees are the best pros in the world. We don't have to enact this much.
Right.
And nor should we, because they take this as seriously as we do. And you don't want to be embarrassed out there with the best athlete.
On a 12-0 run, they were down by 14 and closed this to make it a 2-point game. And their lucky charm is here, Kelly Olynyk. And I want to relive a moment in your career. The 2015 playoffs, Game 7 against the Washington Wizards. You had an outstanding fourth quarter and scored, I believe 26 or 28.
For vet now, you were one of these young guys. What would you tell them was your biggest adjustment, something that they could relate to, like, hey, this is what I had to relate to, whether it's speed of the game, execution, defensively? What was something that you had to learn that you could talk to these guys about?
Yeah, I mean, I think a little bit is speed and size. Definitely.
Up, Minix going baseline. Second chance, no. Tonje hauling it in. Collier going right at Dennis. Changes speed, kicks it in the corner. Filipowski yet again. Kicking it out to Collier. In and out, Filipowski also missing.
Game 2 minutes on the clock. No need to force up wild threes. Get something at the rim. Maybe get some free throws. Put some special pressure on the Spurs to score and close this game out the right way.
Filipowski open inside. Gets it to go like you said. Jones Garcia. Crossing over, loses it. Tonje to Collier. To Harkless. Filipowski going up. And it can't get it to drop. Ingram. Here in the fourth quarter, you called it right. Filipowski got the slip inside. Let's see if it happens again. And here's Filipowski inside on Ingram going baseline. Oh, wow. Go-ahead bucket with 9. It's back on the clock. Collier defended by Bryant. They get the switch with Ingram on him. Harper with great denied defense on the weak side. Filipowski lets it fly. Williams, second attempt. Short as well. Filipowski gets the rebound. 5 seconds left. Collier nowhere to go. Filipowski driving.
He came down, relaxed, surveying the floor, but when he has to hit that next gear, when he turns the corner, he's able to do it.
Harkless off the away action, makes the catch. Back to Collier inside. Filipowski No double team. He's got a little one on him. That's a favorable matchup. And he couldn't take advantage of it. Here's Isaiah Collier. Filipowski. Halfway down and out. Be unstoppable. So he's not here. Collier is getting a lot of action now as the primary ball handler for the Jazz.
Yeah, he played 71 games for them a year ago. He really struggled with his perimeter shooting, but his playmaking and his on-ball defense and ability to create things with his speed, they were evident. See the last of him in Vegas.
Yeah. Shackelford dials up another three. Goes 0 for 2 on that sequence. And Collier brings it across. Whips it inside to Filipowski, who had it knocked away. That corner three, good. Nothing but net for Gabe Madsen out of Utah. Went undrafted this past year. Averaged 15.2 for the Utes, and Phil stayed with a 9-point lead. $10-0 run for the Warriors. Filipowski turned the corner, man. Great.
And forcing reactions on the part of Utah. It just seems like Golden State much sharper with what they're trying to get done offensively tonight.
On the pick and pop, Filipowski elevated. Tough move and bucket underneath. Isaiah Mobley. Wow.
That's big time finish.
Collier back out to Filipowski. No hesitation. Sanogo battling Mobley underneath. Rips it away. Nice cut by
finish.
Collier back out to Filipowski. No hesitation. Sanogo battling Mobley underneath. Rips it away. Nice cut by Filipowski. And game and points. You can tell by his mentality here. Collier. Collier got a little bit of food here. On the switch. Filipowski with the mismatch. Trying to walk down Armstrong. Can't. Interesting thing. Bird sprays it out to the wing. Woodbourne to the corner. And they turn over the Warriors again. Now it's Cody Williams. No hesitation from Filipowski. And Armstrong with the rebound. From your rookie year to year 2.
Yeah, well, listen, I think just understanding everything you had to do and every decision you made had to be done quicker. That really.
What are we looking at in terms of their pathway to the NBA? How does that work?
So we have our G League officials here, along with some, young veterans on the NBA staff. And what we're looking for, obviously, is growth, as is anyone in this league, whether that be, coaches, young coaches, or young players. You want to see.
You have being a constant available guy for your teams.
I just love playing. As a kid, I cherish the game of basketball. If I was not in the NBA, I still played each and every day. I just love
it. Fit. And it proved to be this year for the Warriors. Remember that great start they got off to? What was it, 12-2?
Well, and he
was a huge part of that.
He was average.
Action, nice lay with the left.
That was really nice because his footwork right there was just perfect. Catch the ball and immediately swing through to get that first step advantage.
Leaves back up to 14.
Timmy's put himself together pretty nice night. 15.
And Filipowski. Delane turns the corner, and Filipowski packed that. Here he is at the other end. He deserves a heat check. Oh. After you make it, Shackelford. In the corner, Tui. And the Jazz still alive. Asmus might have gotten away with a push-off there. Good roll by Filipowski for the layup.
In there, you've got some young players we've been talking about. Of course, we haven't seen Ace Bailey yet. Walter Clayton Jr. is absolutely going to be a player for them. He can fill it up.
Yes. Filipowski off the mark from deep. Opportunity for Cody Williams. Filipowski with the tip.
Deion James and Con Kniffel.
How about the tricky side out of bounds play right there?
Well played and well done. Filipowski against Kalkbrenner. We get some good big on big here early, and that's a nice move.
You know, Filipowski dropped by Filipowski. Good front cut.
Long three for Salon, missed.
I think we're going to have a little taste of this game, Kesty.
He's starting out early this way. Cody Williams got to watch his brother Jalen win an NBA championship a couple of weeks ago. Topside three, good start for Kyle Filipowski.
Back in Colorado, just a good, solid player, can shoot it, can play start, pretty physical defender.
Got good Buffalo's representation here in this summer league game with Cody Williams and KJ Simpson. Filipowski, he got a little stronger too. Middle of that season in stores. 3-point play. KJ Simpson giving Charlotte the lead. Filipowski missing from consecutive years, over 55 losses. 3-point play by McNeely. And the biggest lead here in the opening quarter for the Hornets. Filipowski gonna step into a three. Dama Sanogo in the game for the first time. Offense quarter for the Hornets. Filipowski gonna step into a three. Dama Sanogo in the game for the first time. Offense. Clayton passes it up and takes the dive.
And that's the hardest thing, seeing Halliburton go down, obviously losing Turner. It's not a rebuild. You've just got to find new pieces.
This lead right now here, 11 points, 13 points rather, biggest of the game so far, and Filipowski cuts it to 10.
He just back dribbled a little bit to create some space to go at him the second time, and just a good smart play.
Salon, part of the French Connection, was the number 6 pick last year. Lead in three. Filipowski wanted contact from Salon.
Better pace and a better base.
A tough rookie season. You know, it's easy to say as Filipowski has a chance at an and one here.
But there's just a little back bump and a lack of communication. And what did we just say? These guys have got to compete and communicate. Good team. He's trying to guard the ball.
How about that, getting through the Kalkbrenner screen?
Good pass.
Utah down 7. Clayton's pass saved at half court and still 12 on the possession. Beautiful pass from Collier.
Great job of two-timing that screen. Really good. I would just ask him about players. He was always very blunt, by the way.
His entire career.
His vocabulary was similar to mine talking to the officials.
Nice move by Collier. Filipowski a chance for 3 more.
What a 2 and a 3 and what a 1 is.
Calculator was invented the year after you graduated.
You were getting really funny with it.
Filipowski had it deflected. Clippers and Rockets, 10 Eastern time, 3 games on NBA TV tomorrow, starting at 3:30 Eastern time. Utah down 5. Filipowski makes it a 3-point game and a 25-point day. 15 foul. As we learned with the microphone in the first half, you got to get to 10, Mr. Ref, before you get to the bonus.
Great footwork.
And another bucket for Kyle Filipowski's up to 20.
Right by the bench of the Hornets, and there was a legitimate celebration.
Not as much as Brandon Miller just celebrated. That was a good look from him over on the other side. Con Kniffel at the line. Is that a rough one? Utah down 4. Filipowski couldn't get it. Another big rebound by McNeely. That is
Sissoko can get on top of the rim.
If you didn't, you know it now. It's going to be a physical game inside, too. It's with Tinoco and Kyle Filipowski in there.
Flip out of the wing. Yes, 3-point ability. Lets it fly. Knocks it home. And a foul. Here's Williams. He's got space. Working. Stops and pops off the elbow. Good look. Tapped up once by Flip. Pokes it back out. The Jazz have a fresh 14 up on the shot.
He stays with it. Wins that battle.
3 turnovers committed by the Thunder, 2 by the Jazz. Filipowski on the inbound. Takes that 3. Summer League finale. Barnheiser, nice dish down low inside, jumped it over the back of the rim. Good look, a little bunny like you like to say, T, by Sissoko.
Sissoko a little too far under the basket, but give credit to Kyle Filipowski.
Second defensive rebound for Cliff. He'll take the three. It's up and out. Right here, right now.
Yeah, and the trend also, you heard Austin Ames talk about it. The officials are really starting to let players play a little more physical.
Weekend and beyond, 14 points. He's dominated.
Yeah, Isaiah Collier's only played a little over 10 minutes. He's only taken 2 shots. He's 0 for 2. It looks like he's looking to do more.
Defense, Harkless, relentless, forces a pass out. Ooh, a tough shot. Youngblood took it. Jazz trying to add to an 8-0 run, a 2-point lead. Flip filling it, triple, up and out, and the rebound to Mitchell. And his 5th defensive board. Flip went for the hammer. Comes up just short.
Really kind of catch and touch.
Yep, right there. Got it away. Flip gave it a run. Nice look.
Tomorrow morning.
Hey, I'll be there. I'll be there at 5:30.
We're counting on you.
And out at 6.
Tomorrow morning.
Hey, I'll be there. I'll be there at 5:30.
We're counting on you.
And out at 6.
Isaiah Collier and Esmus inside. Nicely done. Flip breaks free, scores his pass, picks it up and throws it in. Back-to-back triples by Spencer.
And it's always nice too when the plays are being run to get you open. Got a couple of options on him, but Cam Spencer, right place, right time.
Quick 8-3 start. Here's Filipowski, 3-point ability, you bet. Pops it up short. Grizzlies hit the floor once, twice. Moment in Jazz history.
Yeah, and part of the moves were a thank you to those guys. You know, some of them were not exactly fitting in some of our youth movement, and they were excited to explore other opportunities, and we wanted to get kind of the next page for us, and not exactly fitting in some of our youth movement, and they were excited to explore other opportunities, and we wanted to get kind of the next page for us.
97 and 98. Here's Flip for 3 off the wing. Good look. Rebound. Nicely done. Ace. Step back, Jay.
Pretty shot. Pretty role you're going to play defensively and on the offensive end.
Knocked down by Filipowski. He's got it back inside. Left hand. Grabs it with his right. One bounce. Puts it back up. By Filipowski. He's got it back inside. Left hand. Grabs it with his right. One bounce. Puts it back up. By Filipowski. He's got it back inside. Left hand. Grabs it with his right. One bounce. Puts it back up. 3 out front.
That's good patience by J.J. Jackson.
Well, he's got confidence from outside.
Yeah, he got blitzed when he first touched the ball.
Great 3 threes in the game against Oklahoma City. 3 more tonight.
From the Wells. Nice little rise and shoot there.
Ooh. Saw it coming. Lead. Clayton Jr. Great steal. Drive it. Tapped up and in by Filipowski.
You love that communication.
Out front, Flip. Wide open triple. Short. Rebound, Spencer. To just join us, Utah trail by 17. Took the lead. Memphis took it back. And now the Jazz 91-86. Under 6 to play in the 4th. Filipowski rolls inside, right to left. Spins it up. Ball's loose. Cam stops. Last year was a struggle, plus the turnovers.
Yep. Ball possession going to be so vital for both these teams, and specifically the Jazz.
Filipowski. And the backside rebound by Broom. Janai Broom.
I mean, he's thinking nothing but dunk. When he gets anywhere near that basket, Boner will punish you.
70% from the floor last year in limited games and minutes for Philadelphia. But how about that shot? Just almost rises up, T, paused, squared his shoulders and hit a beautiful jump shot. How about that triple bounce by Filipowski? Look in to the Magic, you know, the crystal, and try to think ahead. What will he be in 3 years? You spend a lot of time on development. You have to worry about contracts. And you're developing players. As flips in. So there's a power bucket. Bona climbs up the ladder. Took all 6'10", 235 pounds with him. Philadelphia taking the lead back, 38-37 on a 10-2 run. Filipowski to bump. Bona there for the rebound and quickly into the paint. Nice move. Missed it. Flip. Right place, right time. Puts it back home. Edwards. 3. Off the mark. Rebound Collier. How about that pass? Rifles it to Filipowski. Where did that come from?
In the gym, even in college, he says, I knew that my IQ had to be better. I'm going to work on my body, but I knew that I had to be smart.
Jazz break the pressure, flip, inside drive.
One technical. No challenges, I don't believe, in that last game. So this one, a little bit different personality.
Philadelphia on a 17-6 run. The Jazz trying to find a rhythm again. Count it. A little off drives off the glass for 2.
Oh, athletic. I mean, he actually saw what the defense was trying to do to set up to maybe draw a charge, but that's going just a beautiful move.
Filipowski open splash. Hits the trip. Clock down to 7, down to 6. He'll drive inside. Over the top, flip, rebound. Got to put it up and 1. Big bucket, 3 on the